Welcome back, guys. Kenshin here with our playthrough of Ducktales Remastered. We've knocked out 3 stages so far, and in the last episode we completed the African mines. So this time we're going to be headed to the chilly peaks of the Himalayan mountains.
Pack my parka, Duckworth. We're headed for the Himalayas to hunt for the lost crown of Genghis Khan.
Shall I forward your call, sir?
Gee, can I come, Uncle Scrooge? I want to see the pretty Himalayan marmots.
Oh, not this
Marmots?
time, Ruby, darling. I need you here looking after the boys. Otherwise, who knows what kind of trouble they might get into.
Oh, that's very smart. Uncle Scrooge!
Indulge me, lads. The last thing this expedition needs is a wee lass about. Oh, I'm going to have enough trouble looking after the launch pad.
Wow. That's hilarious. Alright, so we now make our return back to the Himalayas. Now, in the original game, the Himalayas was arguably one of my favorite levels.
I told you to land in the center
theme
of
was
the mountain
probably
range, not in the center of a mountain.
kind of the most lively of the themes.
The only rocks around here are the
It was
ones
one of those
inside
that,
your head.
when you heard it, you know, you just, I guess when you're like a 9 or 10-year-old little kid playing this game, you just couldn't help but get into it.
And step on I'm paying you for the hour, and I'll may have
You know, it was one of the more awesome levels.
Boss. As long as I have this fuel regulator, we're as good as whoopsie daisy.
And how could you drop something when you're standing still?
Butterfingers.
Oh no! Please tell me you've got another one of those.
Sure I do, but it's back in Duckburg.
Launch pad!
Don't worry,
brother.
Mr. McD. I'll climb down and get it.
You'll do no such thing. I'll get it. You stay here and try not to cause any more damage.
Okay, you're the boss.
Hilarious. And, looks like somebody tagged along. So, with the Himalayas, they kind of made this, I think this is not as jazzy as the other themes, but, of course, with the Himalayas, you have, one unique aspect here is snow, which means if you try to pogo, this happens. And in the original game, it showed him he just kind of was like stuck, you know, with his mouth wide open. But this time, you get the hilarious animation of him freezing. So that's kind of a nifty little extra. Once again, another great theme remix. Honestly, the Way Forward guys, you know, seriously just did a really good job. I mean, these themes are just great. And in the original game, if you went where that rope was, you drop down, that would actually take you into the ice caves area. But of course, you could always go past it, and there was always a little something extra. If you go past it, there was another rope here, which actually took you to an extra area, which was usually the better way to go, because here you had some things you could get. Cake and some extra money. Yeah, alright. Crazy rabbits. And there's the regulator. Or that's what we would be saying if it wasn't for a bunch of crazy rabbits.
I need it to fix my plane. Stop! Oh, it's too late.
So yeah.
Those bunny bandits have torn it apart. I've got to
Yeah, we got ganked.
Fast.
So, if you check the map, you'll see we got 3 spots to get the fuel regulator. So let's just keep checking this place out. And that's actually where you would come down if you took the first rope. So it's always a good idea to skip the first rope, because usually you always find better stuff if you skip it. Now the ice caves. In the original game, Launchpad would be in this area to send you back to Duckburg. But since he's not, we'll go ahead and get the other heart container, which this is why the Himalayas is actually a good stage to start with, because the heart container is right there. So, you know, if you want to go ahead and get a quick health boost, no matter what difficulty you play in, you're always going to get a heart tank in the Himalayas. The two places you'll always get one are the Himalayas and Transylvania, which are, you know, just like the original game. So those are usually the two best places to go if you want to go ahead and start getting a boost on your health. Otherwise, you know, here we go. Get these monkeys. That's one piece. But like I was saying, with the health capsules, if you're ever, you know, really having trouble, even at the higher difficulty levels, just start with the Himalayan, well, start with Transylvania and start with, what is it, Transylvania and here, and you'll get health capsules. Now, good old Bubba Duck.
It's Bubba Duck. Looks like that poor little pea brain got caught in a deep freeze.
What the heck was he doing in the Himalayas in the first place? First, let's go check here, because there may be something up here. Which was kind of the other way around. It's always a good idea to kind of explore, you know, first, because you never know what you might be missing. Especially up here. Find a little bit of a hidden area. Cake. Mrs. Beakley. And more money.
Now, where did you come from?
Why, from home, of course. I had to be sure you were all right in this filthy place.
Well, hey, you know, it's good to know.
Marvelous job, as usual, Mrs. Beakley.
I'll see myself out, Mr. McDuck. Don't you worry about a thing.
Like I said, Miss Beakley, she's straight up giving us the hookup, man. You can't go wrong with her. Alright, get rid of you. Money.
I've never seen it.
There we go. Alright. Head back down. Oh. Okay, so you wanted to play ice hockey. Got our second piece.
It's the second piece of the fuel regulator. One more piece to find and we can get out of this overgrown icebox.
Yep, sure can. Double check, make sure there's nothing else over here. Hockey players in the Himalayas. Okay, we'll come this way. Well, there we go. Okay. And this actually kind of takes us back to, if I'm right, this takes us back to where we kind of came in at. Yep. So we'll just go back around. Fortunately, we won't have the magic coins to run through, but it's okay because, I mean, there's probably some hidden stuff anyway, which is always good to collect. Okay. Got a treasure chest I missed. Yep. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Now, of course, in the original game, when you rescued Bubba, he would actually be the one that shows you where the, he gives you the health upgrade for the Himalayas. So, let's knock the kid out.
Whoa, what happened?
Those original voices.
Save Bubba!
There,
Love it.
fella. Uncle Scrooge is here to help.
Scoot, save Bubba! Scoot, save Bubba! Scoot, save Bubba!
And of course, what happens when you have a caveman with a club?
You know,
Well,
could use a bit of help smashing away this giant icebox. What do you say?
you tell a caveman with a club to smash.
In that case, follow me, lads.
But what is he gonna do? Start busting some heads. So pretty much, he's just gonna walk up in here and bust up everything. Though you gotta kind of be careful if you want to get up here.
Would you look at the size of this diamond?
Well, he won't get that. Take that out. Come on down here, dude. There we go. Thank you. Knock him out.
I've never seen a gem like this before.
Ah, crap. Yeah, that's one thing. If you're not fast enough, he will smash the ice, and you can kind of miss some things. So you got to kind of be quick.
This is the end of the line, Bubba. It's time for you to head to the surface.
Bubba home with Scrooge?
Aye, Launchpad is waiting to take you home to Duckburg. On your way now.
Bubba's freaking awesome, man. He ain't gotta carry the world. Just be like, smash. Okay, you stupid rabbit, you suck. And there's the third part of the modulator, so now we can get the heck out of here.
The last one! Now, to get this fuel regulator back to Launchpad.
Yeah, so we can get the heck out of here.
It's a treasure!
Okay. Well, if I'm right, yep, we could go that way, but you know good and well we gotta have our sense of adventure. Oh, you suck. You suck! There we go. Stupid spiders. This is why spiders suck. They suck a big donkey one. Okay. So now we're back where we found the first modulator, I believe. So we pretty much hit everywhere in the Himalayas. Those beautiful snow caverns. Great. So we pretty much hit everything. Let's get up here and get the heck out of here.
Onward. Up I go.
Alright, drop. Of course. Let's see if there's anything hidden up here. Oh, that's just the
Out of my way.
cover. Another 50 G's. Nothing hidden on the sides. Alright. Bounce off of you. Actually,
It's mine.
get that.
Onward and upward.
This way, since we got the treasure chest, the Beagle Boy will respawn, and we can use him to jump up, and we won't miss that treasure chest.
Lock it up.
Which will take us to 2 more chests. And a cake. Just remember, in this game, the cake isn't a lie. It's real.
Oh, no you don't.
Goat!
dare you?
Seeing all these goats reminds me of the fact that I drive past a goat farm every day from work. And luckily, it took us right back to the beginning, so we're good to go.
Here you go,
I'm
Launchpad.
surprised he actually
Good as
rebuilt
new.
that dang plane.
Now get this bucket of bolts back in the sky.
Just a tick, Mr. McD. This oughta do it.
How in the world did he flip her out of the engine?
Webigail, what in the world are you doing here?
I wanted to see the pretty crown, Uncle Scrooge.
Seriously,
Oh, great.
was she hiding in the engine?
Babysit you and Launchpad.
But I can help, Uncle Scrooge. You're not like the boys, are you? You don't think I'm just a worthless tag-along, do you?
We're ready for liftoff, Mr. McD.
And not a moment too soon. Strap in tight, Webby dear.
He always did have a soft spot for her.
Off we go. Nothing but blue skies ahead. Clear as a bell. Not a cloud in sight.
Launchpad.
My big question is, why the heck would you take a biplane,
Only trying to lighten the
an
mood.
open biplane to the Himalayas,
In a plane.
when you could have been in a covered warm helicopter?
All the unexpected cargo we seem to have picked up.
No worries, Mr. McD. I've got
Some
the
things,
coordinates for Shadow
you'll never
Pass
know.
locked in. We'll be there lickety-split.
More like lickety-splat.
Glumgold.
Scrooge's old nemesis, Flintheart
Especially
Glumgold.
since you led me right to the treasure. To whom do I owe my thanks? Your idiotic pilot. Or did you play it safe and let those two wee ones fly the plane?
You dirty cheat. Only you could sink so low.
And at 15,000 feet, no less.
Complain all you like. The lost crown of Genghis Khan will look right at home on my feathered noggin. Wouldn't you say, Scroogey?
That's what you think. You'll never beat us to Shadow Pass.
So,
You
the crown
idiot.
in Shadow Pass, eh? Thanks for telling me.
Launchpad.
Now this is something new, which is actually, I think, pretty fun. The purpose of this is Glumgold will fire bombs, and you have to knock them back. He'll fire bombs, and he'll fire beagles. Ouch. So, you'll actually can tell where something's going to land by the shadow. If it's a big shadow, it's of course a beagle. If it's a small shadow, it's going to be a bomb. So, you know, obviously, knock the bombs back, and bounce the beagles. Wow. Okay, so you can actually kind of see what he launches too. At first, I didn't actually see that, but you can actually tell what he's launching if you just pay real close attention.
You haven't seen
And gotta admit, Scrooge has got one heck of a golf shot.
Take that, you big old meanie! We sure showed him that cheaters never cheat and winners never win, didn't we?
You got it
The other way
backwards.
around, and I couldn't agree more, Webby. Pickle me, pin feathers. There it is. Shadow Pass directly ahead.
It's like,
Take
yeah,
it
you
down,
kinda had it
Launchpad.
backwards
Slow
there.
and steady this time.
No problemo, Mr. McD.
Surprisingly,
We're
he didn't
close to that
crash.
treasure now. I can almost smell it.
Wasn't me.
Then what was it?
That's definitely wasn't me.
Launchpad scares who knows what everybody else like.
To get between me and the lost crown.
Uncle Scrooge, don't go!
Don't worry, lassie. Whatever's in that cave is no match for your Uncle Scrooge. It's
crazy that this guy is old as who knows what.
Than the smarties and tougher than the toughest.
And he handles stuff like a boss, man.
You'd better step aside.
But I'm scared.
Stay with Launchpad. He'll take good care of you.
Did he really say that?
Stay with Launchpad. Gee, now I'm extra scared.
Alright, come here, goat. Get ready. You stupid rabbit. Extra money. More money. Alright. It's cake, and here we are at the boss. Which was a heck of a lot bigger than last game. Yeah, I mean, yeesh. Last game, man. Sucker wasn't that big. But, as you can see here, the kind of premise is, wait for him to kind of smash rocks, or whatever, on the walls, and you gotta kind of time it, kind of keep an eye on what falls. Ice blocks, of course, will do nothing, but then when he drops a regular rock, you want to kind of aim it at where he's gonna be. If it's closer to you, then it, you know, on the side you're on, if it's like somewhere around this area, it's going to be for the first block. If it's closer to you, it'll be for the middle one. So, you want to hurry, nail him, and then pogo jump. And just stay behind him, and he really doesn't do much. Since now he's kind of gotten a little madder, so all the blocks he'll fire this time, you have to hit him in the middle, so you have to, you know, wait for him to jump down. Let him have it. Bounce. Summon another rock. His pattern is fairly easy. Just prep yourself, launch, bounce, and there we go.
Stop! Please stop!
Webby!
Be nice, Uncle Scrooge. That poor fuzzy lady didn't mean anything.
Fuzzy lady.
Ma'am, don't be daft, lass. This monster tried to pummel me.
Fuzzy lady.
Cashed my last check.
Yeesh. That's one. You want to talk about a fuzzy lady, man?
But Uncle Scrooge is really nice once you get to know him.
It's like hook that chick up with an epilator or something.
Understand this creature?
A Brazilian wax that. Boy, that's a lot of hair on that chick.
In your woodchuck guidebook.
What's she saying now?
She says she's sorry if she hurt you. She's just
So Webby speaks Yeti.
stepped on a thorn. I can't get it out.
A thorn. You don't suppose...
That's how it usually is. Always a thorn in the monster's foot.
Here's your thorn, Webbigale. The lost crown of Genghis Khan.
The pretty crown. You found it.
Aye, the poor creature was standing on it. Webby, I cannot thank you enough. I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. Without your help, we never would have found the treasure. Oh, and thanks to you too, ma'am.
Thanks to you too, ma'am.
Yeah, that's odd. Usually it's me the ladies go gaga for.
Yeah, right.
Well, let's get home before she grows any fonder of me.
Yep. So, there you have it. The Himalayas are now done, and we can finally go back home where it's nice and warm and get out of the snow. Well, that marks 4 treasures down, with only 1 to go. And now we can see how much money we're racking in. Let's see, how much money did we make in Himalayas? Wow, almost 2.5 mil, not bad. So we have banked 11 mil so far.
The lost crown of Genghis Khan is mine, lads. All it took was a bit of tenacity and perseverance.
And a little kindness and patience. Right, Uncle Scrooge?
Right you are, Webby darling. Now, where's Bubba run off to?
Yeah, Where is he? He was here a minute ago.
Why don't you answer Baba?
He's over there having a tea party with Webby's toys.
No. Baba smashed.
Uh-oh, Webby. Sounds like Bubba's not getting along so good with your Quacky Patch dolls. You keep away from my dolls, mister!
Remember, kindness and patience, Webigail.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna do that.
Well then.
That's probably kindness and patience my foot. Alright, well, that is 4 areas down and only 1 more to go. So, in the next episode, we blast off into outer space and head for the moon. Till next time, guys, this is Neo Kenshin saying thanks for watching and hope you enjoy. Catch you later. Neo Kenshin signing out.